Hey there, Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your reading for that full moon in Capricorn that's coming up. Capricorn energy is about longevity, and you have the card of longevity here. It says plan for and take the dedicated path. And so it's a full moon that was seeded 6.5 years ago, so it's been a long cycle. So if you think about what you were thinking about creating and manifesting back in December of 2016, there should be a harvesting of some of that energy right now. But this is also about opening up space to allow for the next phase of the journey to come in, right? We always clear space to make room for something new to come in. That's what full moons do. It's about taking action to move towards something, some big change. You guys have a big change coming within the month. The south node is going to move into your sign. And so you're going to be letting go of stuff now, and you're going to continue to create space, to continue to allow room for evolution and change in your life over the course of the next 1.5 years because of the south node moving into your sign. So you have the card of Crocus, which says to breathe. Calm, rest, stop, and just be. This is a journey that you are embarking on. This is a place where, okay, that part of the cycle has ended with this full moon. Take a look around, see what you've harvested, what you need, and what you don't need anymore. Let things go that need to go. You have take hands offered or ask for the help you need, the card of cooperation. So plan for and take the dedicated path, breathe and relax, and ask for help along the way. So this really feels like you're being given some kind of a checklist of what you need to take on this journey that you're about to embark on. And the long journey here is the card of transformation. We have the stork. So the stork is a journey that takes time to get there, but it's a birthing, right? It's a birthing energy, a rebirthing energy. A lot of anxiety here at the bottom of the deck. So with the mice there, this is anxiety in the heart space, because in the house of the mouse, we have here the card of the heart, this heart-to-heart energy, but in the heart space, we have Tower. And the Tower says you are safe and you are protected. Ask for what you need. You are safe and you are protected. You are heading on a long journey. The Tower says that you can see further. You get a bigger viewpoint. You are safe and protected as you move through it. There's a higher vantage point here. And so there's a lot going on here. The key to the situation, though, is this communication. So there's news and information that is coming to you. It's going to be part of what brings this in. Now, this news and information could be very anxiety-inducing. It could be argumentative. It could be disappointing in some way. And I say that because in the energy of receiving information, we've got the whips. And in this particular Lenormand deck, the whips here, they aren't using them, but they're using the words. And somebody's talking and somebody's not listening. So part of that would be, I want to say, listen with your heart. Listen with your heart. And if what is being thrown at you does not resonate as something you want to hear, how do I put that? Lower vibrational energy is negative. It's judgy. It's harsh. And that voice inside of you should not be critical of you. That voice inside of you that is truly your higher self is always loving, supportive, and kind and nurturing. And the other voice that you hear is your fears and the voices that have been imprinted on you since you were a child. And right now, Chiron is across the zodiac in Aries, helping you to heal those wounds so that you can move forward. And I think you're going to find a lot over the next 1.5 years of you really letting go of the negative influences of the voices in your head from your childhood. The ones that said you weren't good enough. You are more than enough. And so there has been a blocking of a transformation here. The energy of what has been being blocked here is we have the snake, but the snake I never got this off this card before. Okay, this snake right here, this feels like a boa constrictor. is what it feels like. That's the energy I'm getting. Like it's squeezing the life out of me. And here comes your fairy guide team, right? Your spiritual guides and everything, putting the snake to sleep and allowing it to relax to allow you to escape. And this boa constrictor energy really feels like all the negative critical voices in your head that need to be shown the door. That allows you to move forward, that allows you to wake up to your own greatness, your own ability to manifest. And so this full moon is asking you to create space, to take action. And the card of what to do, you have the male action. It's on the market, set, go. You need to take action toward releasing and letting go of other people's opinions of you and finding your own higher self voice inside of you. You have trust your intuition, and you have the life, death, and rebirth cards here. And so breathe. Plan for and take the dedicated path. You're going on a journey. This full moon is launching you out on a journey for the next year and a half as the south node proceeds through your sign. So it's the south node of the moon. The nodes are a place, an energetic space where the rotation of the earth and the rotation of the moon around the earth, they come into like a place where they meet as they are both rotating around the sun. And so there is this place, and one's the north node and one's the south node. And the north node is what direction we're moving in, and the south node is what do we need to release and let go of. But in the south node is also where the gifts of experience and knowledge and wisdom lie. So you always want to pack the gifts of knowledge, wisdom, and experience with you. That you want to take with you. Like the stuff that empowers you, that lifts you up and gives you that sense of confidence, right? That you take with you. But the lower vibrational energies, the ones that tell you you can't do things, that's what you get to leave behind. And so the truth is, whatever you say dictates your path. If you say you can't do something, you're not going to be able to do it. If you say you can, you really believe that in your heart. If you have all the confidence that you are safe and you are protected and you can do whatever it is you want, you can manifest and create. If you decide to stand into your power and stand up for what it is that you want in your life, you will accomplish it. And so this is a really good time to take an inventory of what you know, what your gifts are, what knowledge and wisdom, where have you been successful? Making note of this. Taking time with this full moon to write down what you have accomplished, particularly in the last 6.5 years. What skills have you used? What knowledge, what wisdom, what have you gained? Because you want to put that into a very small backpack to take with you on this journey and be willing to start leaving behind all of the other stuff. This is how you elevate. Because what are you supposed to anchor your energy into? This elevation of yourself, of your self-worth, your self-value, your self-esteem. This elevation, these are both cards of elevation. But this is elevation that comes from you, and it comes from trusting your spirit guide team. They've got your back. And this anxiety, these lower vibrational energies, these people, these criticisms, they're either coming from within you because you've been implanted with them. They're not your higher self. Your higher self does not speak crap to you, does not try to make you feel bad, does not try to guilt you. Your higher self does not talk to you like that. Your higher self says you can do it. I love you. I've got your back. I'm there for you. What can I do to help you? That's how your higher self speaks to you. Your higher self does not say things like you're not worthy, you're not capable, oh, you just always mess that up. That is not ever your higher self speaking to you. And learning to discern between the voices that have been implanted through other people's, our parents, right? But they got it from their parents, and it goes back so many generations. And it's not about where it came from. It's about knowing, discerning, understanding. That is not you. That is not the greatness of you being a spark of the divine. That is not you. You are only high vibrational energy. And when you choose to start recognizing that, and focusing on that and moving toward that and lifting yourself up, that's where you go through that life, death, and rebirth process. So when you start trusting that, and in the area of resources, there's strategy coming in, and your higher self is speaking to you. Lots of information coming in. It could be coming in through your dreams. It could also be coming in through your daydreams. But there is a plan here, and it's going to take time to develop. But there's a lot of opportunity, and a lot of opportunity moving forward. But there's a time, and so there's a need to find the pace for it, to breathe and relax, and to understand, to kind of relax, let that boa constrictor of negative self-talk and low self-esteem release its grip, to allow the transformation, the shedding of the skin, to become who you truly are. You have a successful career opportunity, and you got this card of strategy here. Your higher self is talking to you about something to do with your career path. And this is also a card of career path and an elevation in a community. And so for many of you, this could be a contract and opportunity. Maybe this is you needing to send out your resume, putting it together. This is maybe the reason they're asking you to take inventory of what you have done and accomplished. You're at the starting line of something new, a great opportunity coming in, a happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. And so there is action that you need to take, though. It's not going to happen on its own. Good luck is when hard work meets opportunity. So you have to do the work, and Saturn rules Capricorn, and that is about doing the work. That is about showing up for yourself. That is about not listening to other people's negative talk about you, whether that is current negative talk or the voices in your head from the past. This is about you knowing what it is. I don't have to listen to that crap. I know that inside of me I have everything I need, and I am moving in the right direction. I have a lot of cards of advice coming out here. And my nose is itching like it hasn't yet today, and you're my 5th sign. Okay, so full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life and release control, a Taurus one, right? The North Node is moving out of Taurus and it's moving into Aries, and Aries is about the new and the exciting. It is about the fool's journey, starting all over. It's the death and rebirth. And so that is the direction we are all moving in, and you're going to feel that. And at the same time, you're definitely going to be taking the rocks out of your backpack and lightening up that load. It feels like some of them are boulders. So, again, with the breath. If you do not have a meditation practice, now would be a good time. And even if you don't want to, if that's too hard for you to get started, there's so many guided meditations that may help you. But even if you learn to just do this. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. And you want to exhale vocally because it clears your throat chakra. And your throat chakra is where your truth of who you are resides. And even if you would just do that whenever you start to feel the anxiety coming up, you'll be well on your way. This one is breathe through the tension. And this one says calm, rest, stop, and just be. So Saturn says that you have to work hard, right? But here the whips are laying down. Sometimes you need to just be. The balance, right? Libra, you understand this. Sometimes it's doing the work. Sometimes it's resting and relaxing. Find that flow, right? Where's that one that said flow? Embrace the flow of life. Work hard, play hard. Find the balance in there. And in the meantime, don't do things that you really don't like anymore. And it's not about walking in and saying, I take this job and shove it. No, this is about planning and discipline. This is Saturn energy. Planning and discipline. Making a plan, working the plan. You got a lot going on here, and it's going to take some time to evolve. You definitely have, I would say, I don't want to upset you, but I think it's going to be 3 years at least. And the reason I say that is because when the South Node moves through our sign, that's where we're like, yeah, no, that shit doesn't work for me anymore. And then as it moves into the next sign, and for you that's a Virgo, Virgo energy is always about organizing things anyways, but it's a reorganizing, but it is also the integration process. It's always the integration process when it goes into the next sign. And this one, though, with Virgo there is about integration through reorganization, which will be really nice. And then when it moves into Leo, it's about stepping into your confidence and planting those seeds of, and really starting to make things happen for yourself. And so there's going to probably be 3 years of this process of slowly letting things go. You don't have to do it all at once. This is about sifting through and going, yeah, this doesn't work. And you go a little further down the road and you're like, you know, there's something still too heavy, and going through your backpack and going, yeah, no, not this. And it's going to be a process like that. But it is a beautiful journey that you're on. And stop and smell the roses. Have fun along the way. Life is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be fun, right? I'm on Facebook every day. I really get into the astrology over there. We're working with Venus. She rules your sign, and she is going to be in Leo. That confidence, that self-worth, self-esteem. I'm working from the heart space energy until 10-10 gateway, which happens in your sign. So I invite you to come over and journey with us with this Venus energy in Leo. I think you will find it very beneficial. I do personal readings. I have a couple spots left open in August. I haven't looked at the fall schedule yet. I'm just getting ready to start doing that. All right, you guys take great care of yourselves. Enjoy the journey, but be willing to let some things go. But you have some really good stuff on the way. The first thing we have to let go is the negative self-talk that's spinning around in our head. Doesn't belong there. All right, you guys take good care. Talk to you soon.